Hello again, this is Robert Veach here, and this is my video review of the SJZ brand, the remote control RC car or truck. It's a 4x4. It goes up to 25 miles per hour. It's a four-wheel drive, off-road monster truck, 2.4 gigahertz operation. You could use multiple controllers. Multiple people could have one of these, and it won't have interference. It includes two drive batteries. There's one right there, and one's in the vehicle already. It comes with batteries for the remote, which I've already installed, and I'll show that. And it has the balance charger that will charge this. I'll show how to do that. A little screwdriver, a tool to remove the nuts on the device, on the car, and a little extra bag of goodies for any parts that might come loose. And you can see on the right there, that's the body shell, and it's a real durable polyethylene plastic and very cool looking. And that's the car. We're going to show a close-up of it so you see what it is. Now this has full functions. It's forward, reverse, left and right, and stop. And it's a 4x4 high-speed remote control car. The SJZ is equipped with a high quality and durable 380 brush motor, which is a pretty much industry standard motor. They're very powerful, and a maximum speed of 25 miles per hour. It's competitive for drag racing, brings you more realistic racing and off-road experience. So this 2.4 gigahertz is non-jamming control system. Multiple players can flexibly use this, and you get a range of about 262 feet from the transmitter to the car, and that's more than adequate because you won't be able to see the car past that. So these are 850 milliamp hour batteries. There's one there and one in the vehicle already, and they're industry standard. They're called 2 cells, and this charger is very nice quality. It will charge them independently so that you get the maximum power. So you get about 25 minutes of use time per battery, so a total of about 50 minutes, and you'll have a blast. This is all terrain for kids and adults, and because it has four-wheel drive and rubber tires, oil-filled shock absorbers, you'll be able to go through multiple terrains from grass to roads, asphalt, and hills and sandy areas. Very nice. No harsh environment will stop this car because of that independent suspension. I'm going to show a close-up of all that. So this has extraordinary grip and operation and durability. This hobby RC truck, specially designed for any level monster RC truck lover. If you're looking for an exciting and cool toy present this Christmas, this remote control car would be an excellent and cost-effective choice. The cover of the car comes off by using these clips right here, and you could take a small screwdriver and pull them out just like that. And they go in just the opposite way. Then it allows you to remove the nice cover of the car. Then you have access to the whole inside. Let's take a look at the electronics and what's inside this car. You could see the battery pack is right there, and it has one of those clips, and you can lift this up to change the battery pack. You also see this JST connector right here, and this is an industry standard. So this connects real simply to this. It only goes one direction, just like that. And then on the side here, there is a power switch right there, off and on. Now, the motor is right here, and you can see it has a nice heat sink with fins on there. Now this is a typical motor that is a brushed motor that are really popular before brushless came out, and they're very powerful. And you can see that this goes back to a gearbox, and it goes to the back wheels directly. And the front has free flowing wheels, and it has the steering mechanism in there, and it has an actual servo right there as part of the steering mechanism. That servo, you can hear it. That's an actual servo that's used in the radio controlled industry, so that's really high quality. And you have a little connector right here which connects it to the switch, the power on and off. So that's really nice. And then let's look at the suspension on here. If you look closely, the front has actual suspension, and it has springs and a little shock absorber, and that dampens the up and down movement on there. And it's on both sides, so it's independent suspension. Just like you have on your car, you have something called McPherson struts in the front. This is a little similar to that, even though it's just a toy car, it gets a real suspension. And the back has the same thing. You can look right here, has a wishbone right there, it has the shock absorber, the spring, and the damping on there. This is what allows it to go over terrain and still get torque to those wheels and the ground surface. Very nice. The receiver is right here. You can see this short little wire right there. That is the 2.4 gigahertz receiver, and it's packed inside here right by the power switch. And you see they're using high quality ball joints on all the actual mechanical connections. The monster truck comes with a really nicely written manual. It has pictures showing you how to set the car up, how to make adjustments, and how to maintain it. It also has a layout of all the parts that are used with part numbers so that you can order replacement parts from the manufacturer. Now included is the transmitter, and it has the 3 alkaline batteries that you're going to need to power the transmitter. You can see there's an open arrow right there. This slides down, and it has your typical batteries. You put the negative on the spring, just like that, and it alternates. And I like to spin it when I put them in, just to clean the contacts, and then slide the case right back on. We're going to go over all the controls next of the transmitter. So here is the power on-off switch. I have it to the right, which is on. You have a speed control right there, a knob, and a steering trim. I have the car turned on right now, so if you rotate the steering trim, you can see what it does. It alters that servo position so that you can find the correct center. And this is your speed control, so if you go counterclockwise, I'll show you, and you hit the throttle right here. That's low speed, and if I increase this right here to the right or clockwise, and it goes fast. Now you notice that it is 4-wheel drive, that all 4 of these wheels are turning. So they have a gearbox in there going to the back and to the front. And that's what's going to give you your excellent traction on the all-terrain surface. That's really nice. Now the speed controller, you've got your finger right here, and this is forward, and then you have backwards. And of course you could use this as a brake by going backwards, but that's basic forwards and backwards. Then you have your steering control input right here. It's just as you'd expect. You go to the right, and it goes to the right and the left. So that's your full amount of controls you got there. Very easy to hold on to this because you got your throttle here and your steering right there. And this is an industry standard. And that is an industry standard, the way that is controlled. So here's what the unit comes with. It has the battery already installed in the car, and it has an extra battery, so you get 2 of those. It has the screwdriver to make adjustments with the Phillips head. This little wrench, which has multiple sizes on there to fit all the sockets, all the bolts, all the nuts on the vehicle, and a little package of extra screws and extra of these pieces right here that allow you to hold the body on and the battery. There's extras included in there, and that's nice in case you lose them. And then it has the basic USB charger, which allows you to charge into any USB. So we're going to do that first. I'm going to show you how simple that is. Charges ahead of time before we use the vehicle. So this piece right here goes onto any USB port. That's at least 1 amp. So here I'm going to put it on this USB port, just like that. I get a little red indicator light right there, and that's giving me a status of the charge. The other end is going to go on the balance charger right here. And that's nice because that means that they are balancing the battery pack. Because if you look closely at this battery pack, it's called a 2-cell. It's an industry standard. There's 2 lithium polymer batteries in there that are wired in series. And this connector allows access to those 2 batteries so that there's 2 independent charging circuits on there. The black is the common, the red and the yellow are the 1C and the 2C on there. So that's nice. That means this is a balanced charger. Now if you look closely at that, that is blinking. You see the green blinking right there. And it will stop blinking when it is fully charged. Then you know that this battery is charged and ready to go. So what do I think about the SJZ brand, the remote control monster truck 4-wheel drive? This is a really cool product. As I showed and demonstrated, this thing goes fast. The controller worked great. The suspension worked great. I love the body on there, the extra parts, the extra battery. Very well written manual also, by the way, that shows you how to set everything up. So this is a really great product. I'm going to give it a full 5-star rating. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're alerted to new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. I hope the information I presented helped you with all your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.